I won't let you hurt him!
No, boy.
Fine.
Stop! No! Atreus! You're bleeding. Breathe, boy. Breathe!
Not my blood.
Since this week's big star was developed by this team, here's a quote straight out of The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. "The world's still filled with good people. You've just got to look for them, Cirilla, heir to the throne of the Nilfgaardian Empire, and protagonist of the next game in the Witcher franchise, always keeping her eternal optimism alive." Good evening, my friends. And with all that said, we're officially 3 months away from the end of the year. Have you started shopping for Christmas presents yet? If you need some ideas, check out the third and final part of our weekly segment, What's New with the News? As you know, Mondays are for diving into the digital world. On the gaming front, we've got something about the latest title from the team that once came out of CD Projekt, with vampires thrown into the mix, Cronos: The New Dawn. We've also got not one, but 2 updates about a classic JRPG that's getting a fresh face and upgraded graphics. Tales of Xillia Remastered. There's the newest title from a publisher every hardcore gamer knows, Katanaut. And of course, we can't skip the kind of game where you get to fill your friends with bullets while testing your team's spirit. Active Matter. Oh, and let's not forget Idols, a little something from the Final Fantasy universe, VR with a touch of pink, and even a game based on a hit manga and anime. Stick around until the end, it'll be worth it. And hey YouTube, what about you? Have you finished the new masterpiece from Team Cherry yet? According to critics, this new Hollow Knight game pushes your reflexes to the absolute limit, both physical and mental since the enemies are even tougher than before. But hey, take a break, drink a glass of water, and hit play on the video. Let's start with music. It got delayed, but hey, quality takes time. Attention Idol fans and magical urban planners. Heroic Songs The Remix has been delayed because apparently quality is something you cook slowly. Who knew? Instead of launching on September 15th, it's now coming to Steam on October 8th. But don't worry, the Switch version is still set for November to save Christmas. The plot? You wake up in a parallel world with a flower fairy and a fangirl, and the solution to everything is building an idol city. Of course, Final Fantasy had to show up, just not how you expected. Square Enix gave the 1997 classic Final Fantasy Tactics a bath and a wardrobe upgrade, now called the Ivalice Chronicles. There are 2 versions, one packed with modern features like voice acting, polished graphics, and a fast-forward button, and another that's basically the original, but with the life-saving addition of autosave. Launches September 30th on anything with a screen and buttons. Get ready to save the world with strategy and high-def nostalgia. Virtual reality? With Hello Kitty? Sadly, no official trailer yet. You've been warned. Grab your VR headset and your best pink outfit, Hello Kitty. Skyland is coming to turn the metaverse into a cuteness overload. Early access is planned for late 2025. And the game promises interactions with Sanrio characters, avatar customization. Yes, 2 styles because one just isn't enough. Crafting and multiplayer, all set in a world called Skyland, where apparently everyone lives happily and inflation doesn't exist.
Mila Maxwell? It must be pretty weird having the same name as the Lord of Spirits.
Not at all. We are one and the same.
first news drop for this iconic title. Ready? Get your spells and anime hairstyles ready. Tales of Xillia Remastered lands on October 31st to celebrate 30 years of real-time battles and existential drama. Now with autosave, finally, early access to the grade shop, and all the DLC you didn't buy in 2011. Choose between Milla, the mysterious woman with 4 spirits, or Jude, the med student who clearly should be studying. Second update, this one's all about the main characters. Tales of Xillia Remastered is gearing up to invade consoles with high-def nostalgia, and Ayumi Hamasaki's Progress setting the epic tone. Launching October 31st, October 30th in Japan, it includes autosave, early grade shop access, and all the DLC you skipped because it was overpriced. Choose between Milla, the woman with 0 patience, or Jude, the med student with questionable career prospects. Together, they'll try to stop a kingdom from draining mana like it's free coffee.
2 games brought together in one perfect package. A new beginning and ending.
Of course, the remakes aren't over. Here comes another one. Square Enix is bathing the original Dragon Quest games in light and nostalgia, now in the famous HD 2D style. Think pixel art with self-esteem and dramatic lighting. The Dragon Quest I and II collection drops October 30th on basically every platform with a screen, and pre-orders are live. There's also a collector's edition with acrylics, wallpapers, and a fabulous outfit kit, because saving the world requires style. If you liked the anime, you'll love the game. After all, we're talking about the world's best hitman. The Fable manga build. Roguelike arrives November 6th for Switch and PC and promises to turn every battle into a custom manga page. The trick? Use random panels from the manga to build attacks, defense, and movement, all in reading order, because even brawls have grammar. Based on the story of a professional hitman trying to live like a normal citizen. Spoiler, it doesn't go well. The game blends strategy, chaos, and a touch of I can't kill, but I can get creative. Of course, we needed something for you and your friends to shoot things together. Active Matter dropped into early access with all the subtlety of a bazooka blast. Only available on Gaijin's website and priced at $21.42. Because exploring a mutant planet isn't cheap. It mixes PvPvE and PvE in extraction shooter style, with nightmare-worthy monsters and maps that look like post-apocalyptic fever dreams. If resource extraction isn't your thing, there's also PvP with 4 maps and over 60 weapons. And thankfully, you don't lose your gear when you die. Phew. Naturally, the next title from this legendary publisher had to be here. Acclaim rose from the grave and is already handing out swords. Katanaut, a new roguelite with Metroidvania vibes and cosmic horror, throws you into a space station full of ex-humans with bad attitudes. Souls-like combat, melee weapons, magic, and maps that twist like your sanity. All mixed with handcrafted and procedurally generated levels, because chaos is trending. To wrap it up, this title is already available, and it's from the folks who made The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt. What are you waiting for? Bloober Team, known for its atmospheric psychological horror, decided to branch out with Cronos, The New Dawn, a hybrid of action, exploration, and survival, inspired by Dead Space and Returnal. Set in a post-catastrophe world called The Shift, You play as a traveler searching for answers among ruins and monsters. The story is environmental and fragmented, requiring you to read notes and listen to audio logs, which may turn off players who aren't fans of narrative archaeology. And to wrap things up, nothing better than a quote from one of the classics we talked about in today's video, "Descendant of Erdrick, listen now to my words." This is the line, spoken by King Lorik, that kicks off the very first Dragon Quest adventure back in 1986. Nostalgia hits different, doesn't it? So, what did you guys enjoy the most? We had not one, but two updates from Square Enix, something tied to the Final Fantasy universe and a remake of the very first two Dragon Quest games. For the Hello Kitty fans out there, yep, even she's going virtual reality. We had the world's most efficient assassin, yeah, that's the word, going digital. Two big pieces of news on one of the year's most anticipated remasters. A shooter you can play with your friends, whether together or blasting each other's heads off. Something to wreck your nerves from Acclaim's latest release. And of course, when former CD Projekt members make a game, you can expect vampires, monsters, ruins, and plenty of dungeons to crawl through. And before we go, let's repeat our sacred motto. Comment, like, bell. Smash that damn subscribe button. Share the video with your friends. Crush the virtual like button. Thank you so much for the support. Have an awesome week, and don't forget, keep those notifications on because the news never stops. See you next time, folks.